Welcome back to Pura Vida Pod. Welcome back, guys. This is the second episode we filmed in like the last 2 weeks. That's crazy. We're back on the grind.
Right? Something like that.
Yeah. Today's is like the randomest episode. We're literally just talking, having a conversation, and we're like, let's go take it to the pod.
Yeah, we just, porch conversations. I know y'all got deep ones, so we were kind of, getting there. And we just decided to come here, bring it to y'all, so.
Pretty much, it was just Mother's Day, just to give y'all kind of like a time frame. It was just Mother's Day this weekend. Our grandma's over. We spent it with them. We cooked for them breakfast, lunch. It was pretty chill, laid back at home. Spent time in the pool.
Yeah.
It was pretty relaxed.
Nice little Mother's Day. We usually don't have our grandma around, but we had a little situation. Now she's here with us, so I just kind of took advantage. Cook some food and hit the pool up. So it was a good Mother's Day, in my opinion.
Great Mother's Day. Also, the Lakers beat the Warriors. They're moving on to the Western Conference Finals against the Nuggets. They play tomorrow. Tomorrow's my first day on the phones officially at the call center.
That's crazy.
All right, so real quick predictions. I think it's gonna be Lakers Heat Finals, and I think the Lakers are going all the way.
No way, it's gonna be a Lakers Celtics Finals. It's already written in the script. It's all over commercials. So
they did say the battle for the 18th title because they both have 17. So yeah, it's written in the scripts.
Do you believe in the script?
I do, but I don't. Like, cause there's like certain games where like the script might kind of like go the other way. Cause it's like if it comes down to one shot, like you either make it or you don't. Like there's no way to go around it. So
yeah,
to a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I feel like definitely for business, there's that aspect of that they would like. Or they have an ideal situation, but and they try their best to get it that way. But I mean, at the end of the day, sports are gonna be sports, and things can happen. So
either way, whoever comes out of the West I think is winning it. I think either Denver or the Lakers are winning it. Miami and Boston have no chance.
Boston's gonna take it, bro.
Boston might not even make the finals,
bro.
Playoff Jimmy is real.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's just one guy, bro. We just took out the MVP. Get out of here. We shut him down.
We'll see. Anyways,
they swept KD last year. Jimmy don't want no smoke. That's alright.
It's okay. They're gonna lose in the finals again if they make it. Anyways, I digress. So last episode, we were talking with Trey. As you guys remember, he mentioned something interesting, which is what we were talking about. About the kind of like the energies, like your female or feminine. Your feminine energy and masculine energy. So I just want you to talk about what you were talking about just now.
So I was telling him, I was like, yo, you remember how I did the podcast? I think it was like a week or two, I don't even remember, but I was like, when my mom's best friend was here, she lives in Costa Rica, she was here for some time, we were talking about that, she feels like this guy right here, he's tapped into his feminine energy, which a lot of guys aren't, for the most part. And which there's nothing wrong with that. If somebody tells you that, it's not an insult for a lot of people. I feel like a lot of guys, they when you, I guess, compare them to a feminine, like, I don't know how to say it.
Or
yeah, a feminine figure. They're like, they automatically think like, oh, you're calling me
gay.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of phobia in the male world, but that's a whole nother conversation. Anyways, so yeah, he was asking me.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, what do you mean? Like, I have a feminine energy. Like, what did you guys refer to that? Which you were explaining earlier.
Yeah, so I was saying, when you think about male and female, I know a lot of you guys don't like it. It might be controversial. I really don't care, but there's gender roles and they're real. When you think about a woman, you think about a woman being like very catering, very nurturing. Oh, more delicate.
Delicate. There you go.
Yeah. they can be a lot of times very detailed to the little things, you know. And males aren't. Males, you block everything out. You do what you gotta do. You bring food to the table. You grind. Your feelings don't matter. You know, you just keep going, and it is what it is. Like, it's real. And you know, being a single person, it goes both ways sometimes. You know, for a lot of women, you know, you end up being single mothers or whatever the case is, and you know, you guys have gotten to know that too. And anyways, we were talking about you, and like you're very like outgoing. Like, you say hello to everybody, and you have to say hi to everybody. Like, there's not that one person that you leave out. You go and you include absolutely everybody. And like, you're very, oh, do you need something? Or like, okay, what else can I do for you? Or like, I don't know, you're very like that, you know?
I never thought of it in that way, but now that you mentioned that, like, yeah, I'm very caring, I guess, for people, and like catering, I guess. Like, I'm always looking out for people. I always thought of it as like, that's just culture, the way I was raised, the way our country, like, people generally are like that.
Yeah.
Generally are like that. But I guess, yeah, like, to a certain extent, yeah, men for the most part aren't like that. Cause even you, like, yeah, you're caring, but I guess not. You're not like as outgoing per se.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess being raised by mostly mom,
Right.
I've kind of like have had an appreciation for women.
Right.
In a certain way, and it's not like I relate to them at all, but it's just like I feel for them.
Yeah.
And I like have special care for women.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
and I feel like James was saying, or like Trey was saying, like, when you have your masculine energy and you're okay with your feminine energy, that brings you up here.
Right.
And honestly, I feel that way in a sense. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about what people think. I don't feel less than the next guy. I feel, as a matter of fact, more, I don't want to say more than the next guy, but I feel more like approachable. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's a good way to put it.
And probably, I feel like that behavior attracts women.
For sure.
Do you feel like it attracts women?
Definitely. Because that's the thing, like, women, for the most part, let's say out of context of whatever situation they put themselves in to find men, but for the most part, they find the same type of men, which is, you know, the hard-nosed man, they don't show emotion, they don't show this, they don't show that. So you being tapped into that side of yourself, I feel like it stands out when you do. You know, I feel like some people may have hints of it, but it's not completely there, which I relate to that personally. And I feel like us as men, whether we realize it yet or not, I feel like that's the journey, bro. Like, tapping into that side of yourself, bro, because it opens a lot of doors. It changes a lot of things around you specifically. And yeah, it's crazy because like I said, there's a lot of phobia, and people, like, you say something like that to them, they're like, oh no, like I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I feel like also with us talking about it, it's not really something that's really common that people talk about. You know, like, you don't really go around thinking like, oh, this person has feminine energy, or there's different energies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think definitely bringing it to light, people are gonna be like, oh, like, it's a thing, like,
Yeah.
that actually makes sense.
No, definitely. And like, I appreciate Trey for bringing it up, because it's something that I never seen it in that perspective at all either. But like, it makes total sense, you know what I mean? And same thing, like, to the point about emotions, like, yeah, I care about emotions to a certain extent. Like, I relate to people, I have sympathy for people in that way. But at the same time, I don't care what people think of me at all. Like, one bit, I really don't care.
For sure.
So, I don't know. As a person, I just feel happy of who I am, who I've become, and happy with myself, happy with my family, happy with my relationship with my wife. You know what I mean? Like, I have friends at work, I have people outside of work, like, and I just feel like in like overall people around me, they are happy when they're around me. And I don't know if it has to do with that energy or just my energy in general, but I mean, I feel like I'm in a good place in life, I guess. I feel calm, I feel chill,
For sure.
working on my goals. I don't know, that's where I'm at.
Definitely, bro. And no, it definitely, like I said, it brings a different element to your life. Especially, I feel like you, because you're pretty tapped into it. Me, like I said, I have hints of it. Like, thing about me personally, you could talk to many people that you could say are in my circle or I talk to pretty often. And, like, I have different personalities, bro. Like, I really do. You could talk to, like, one person, they'll tell you I'm, like, the most serious person they ever met. Another person might tell you I'm, like, the goofiest person you ever met. And, like, yeah, it just really, it varies with me. I'm a very weird person. And yeah, same, some people might tell you I'm cold, other people will be like, nah, like, bro, he takes care of like all of his people, stuff like that. So, but yeah, man, it's really interesting how that's actually a thing. And for women as well, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all, like I said, might not be able to show your emotion, and you might be forced into growing up quickly at a young age and things of that nature. So it's a good topic to kind of be mindful of and kind of just explore a little bit.
Do you feel like a lot of people are afraid to explore that side? Like you said, like maybe they'll like, if you mention they might have a feminine energy, they'll be like, yo, like, nah, man, no.
In the male world, for sure. But like I said, I feel like a big part of it is not knowing what it is. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You might be like, huh, like, that's interesting that I'm like this, but until somebody tells you, like, oh, there's two energies.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that actually makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was talking to my mom's friend and she was saying that about you, I'm like, oh, well, that's interesting. And it actually gave me a little bit more, like, what do you call it, empathy for other people. Because sometimes it's like, man, why are people like this? Or why do they act this way? And it's like, okay, that's just kind of the way the mind works, and part of like nature in a sense, so.
And for those of you who might get it twisted, he's not saying at all that like I act feminine or like I like feminine things. No, not at all. I do things that are more, I guess, behaviors, traits, feminine traits, but not even like mannerisms or anything like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
actions, I guess.
Having masculine or feminine energies doesn't make you like go any other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just little things like the traits and things like that you might have that you can say that you have feminine energy or masculine energy,
Even as far as like, for example, I've had gay friends recently, and I'm so accepting of them.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? And I respect them so much for like putting themselves out there in the lives they have lived.
For sure.
In no way do I want anything with them. There's always a respect, but I appreciate the fact that they can be themselves without caring what others think.
For sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I feel like same thing. That's the journey, bro. Getting to know yourself the most, and I feel like that kind of gives a different perspective or a different element that could add more understanding to the person that you are. You know what I'm saying? Without putting you at any lesser spot than you are, any more spot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a dope topic for sure. Shout out to, is it Trey?
Trey, yeah, we'll go with Trey.
Alright, we'll go with Trey. Shout out to Trey, man, for bringing that to light.
For sure. Thank you again for coming over here to the podcast, bro. That was a really nice topic. That will be in his second book, so I look forward to that. I wanted to talk about another topic real quick. The fact about, we're not gonna mention any names because politics bring problems. So No, this guy. But the whole situation with Florida, man, like a law was recently passed where illegal immigrants have to move out of Florida because they're not allowed to work anymore. To me, that's insane because, first of all, the jobs that these illegal immigrants are doing are jobs that other people don't want to do. They're hard labor, sometimes not even paid the greatest, risking their lives, barely spending time with their families, that, let's be honest, American people aren't going to do. Or if they do, is a couple of them, but you're out in the sun all day doing construction, agriculture, picking strawberries, like all these types of jobs, plumbing, other stuff that other people aren't gonna do. So we're gonna see it in Florida. I feel like.
Oh, for sure.
A lot of people already left. Nobody's at the construction sites. Do you know what I mean? Who's gonna work? These projects, instead of being a year, is gonna be 5 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talk a little bit about that.
Nah, man. Like I said, controversial opinions, I don't care. I honestly don't.
Yeah.
But man, systematically it works. We need illegal people here. Illegal people need here. Those people that are gonna do jobs that nobody else wants to do for the amount of money that they get for it. It's 100% not even worth it. But it works because they need the money. They need the opportunity. They're hungry. They want to be here. They want to bring their family here. And the higher ups don't want to pay people more money for that job. You know what I'm saying? And they know nobody else is gonna do it. So what's gonna happen? They either gotta pay more for it, and still, it's only gonna be a select number of people that are gonna do it. So it's just not gonna work. It's gonna come crashing down. And same thing. Those jobs are the little, like, or how do I say it? Those jobs are the thing that keeps things going low key. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else.
Yeah, I just don't understand like what the benefit of the law is. Like, I get it. Yeah, you send people away from Florida, so I guess more housing is available. Technically, more jobs are available.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Supposedly, it's gonna help out the economy. But if you think about it, the problem isn't immigrants coming here. It's people, and it's not even a problem, but people from up north are coming down to Florida, which is why there aren't enough homes available. But as far as work, again, people aren't going to leave their jobs to go do the jobs that the illegal immigrants are doing.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not even like the illegal immigrants, for the most part, it's not like they're bad people. If you think about it, most illegal people, and I've known illegal immigrants, they've come here because of issues in their countries where their families are they're threatened, like, you know what I mean? Like, their kids can be killed, like, so many bad things can happen over there. Their lives are in danger, so they come here for the American dream, and maybe not even the American dream, because they know that they can't even become legalized here, but to work or to provide for their families. Maybe they're not in a country where they're in danger, but they'll never progress over there. They'll never have a job over there. They'll never have a career over there. They'll never go to school over there. Yeah. So the dad or the mom comes to the U.S., risking their lives going through Mexico. Hopefully no one captures them. Pay money to them so they can get across the border. Work their butts off here to maintain their families over there. It's crazy.
And the amount of trauma they gotta face through the journey to get here is insane, bro. I've heard so many stories, bro, in the barber shop, man. It's ridiculous, bro.
So much.
Like, it's insane how these people keep their sanity once they're here, bro. What?
A lot of these illegal immigrants, they've gotten raped. They've had to do unimaginable things just to get here. Just to be able to work.
Yeah.
Have a decent life. You know what I mean? And being treated as less than humans, animals. Like, even animals are treated better than them. Like, why are you gonna kick them out? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that law. It makes no sense, zero sense to me. But hey.
Yeah, I mean, time will be time, and things are gonna clear up eventually, you know. Like I said, they need it here, and here needs them. So it's only a matter of time, bro.
But anyways, thank you guys for watching this episode. Just a couple topics we wanted to discuss. Comment below any other topics you guys want us to talk about. Please comment, like, subscribe. Follow him on Instagram. Shout yourself out. What's your Instagram?
Follow the barber _.
Yes, sir. And then mine is JC Photography 95 _. Oh, I almost said JC Barber. The barber. Jesus Christ.
JC the barber.
Follow us.
Let's make it happen. Let's make him a barber.
No, thank you. Follow us at the Pura Vida Pod. Comment, DM us if you guys want to be a guest or not. Just comment below. Show us any type of support. We love to see the comments. Like, dislike, criticism, whatever. Like, we just do it for fun.
Yeah,
So
exactly. If you got
whatever
an opinion against mine, specific mine, I could put it. I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? If we think differently, I'll hear you. I'll respect your opinion. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you gotta say it.
Yeah, and I agree. Or if you guys want to come and discuss a controversial topic and you have your viewpoint, we have ours. Like, we're all free to have our own opinions. We can actually have a conversation with you about that opinion without judging you. And that's what we're trying to normalize. You know, people having conversations. Speak your mind. It doesn't have to be an argument. We can talk, debate. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great week. And many blessings to y'all.
Yes, sir. Pura vida.
Love ya.
Cut. That's good.